How's it going, everybody? This is Dale from Upstate Bets and DFS. I'm here with my partner Reoz. We got a 10-game slate here on Friday. So Friday is always an awesome day for the NBA, especially coming off of yesterday, just a two-game slate, but two really exciting games. Well, they were supposed to be exciting, but that Philly game and the Nets game was just a little underwhelming, but solid if you were a Nets fan. Unfortunately, we were on the wrong side of our James Harden bet yesterday with him going over 10.5 assists, but that's all right. Solid day over on the Patreon overall, but if you want to sign up for the Patreon, we do have some extra content over there. If you're interested, Riaz will get to that in just a second, but we have promo code Upstate if you want to sign up for Prize Picks. A lot of people have used the code so far. Thank you to everyone that's used that code. So sign up using Upstate. That'll give you a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100. You know the drill on Prize Picks over here on Upstate. We cover a ton of different things. Baseball officially just got announced that it's going to be coming back, so we're going to be covering some MLB stuff as soon as we get some like official regular season games. So that's going to be very exciting. Obviously, some UFC content still coming your way. So, and as well as the daily NBA content. So, Riaz, tell them about the Patreon content.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on the Patreon between college basketball bets. We're 10-2 or 10-3 in the last two days, which is just unbelievable. We're already hitting games early on today, so alongside with our prize picks for NBA, three or four guys from me and Dale every single night. Now with March Madness going on, these conference championship games. I mean, this is just an incredible time to sign up for our Patreon. You can find it at patreon.com/upstate, and it'll also be linked in the description below.
Yeah, Riaz has been killing his bets over there for college basketball. I believe 6-2 yesterday. Was that right?
Yeah,
Yeah, just an amazing night, honestly. Obviously, if you parlayed all the picks, you didn't have a crazy night. But if you're just going one for one each pick, very solid day for you overall. So I'm gonna get right to the slate. I have a guy in the points category I want to get to first, and that's gonna be Desmond Bain here. 17.5 points. Haven't been on him all year, but I really like this matchup against the Knicks. So he's been balling, honestly, man. 22, 28, 24 in his last three games. Obviously, not the best defenses he went across, but still some really solid games. He's a very streaky shooter, so if he's got confidence now, definitely a guy I want to look to. So right now, the Knicks are a solid team in terms of not giving up points. So like they don't allow a huge amount of points to be scored on them, but they're bad at guarding the perimeter. They're 21st in three-pointers allowed, and Bain had a bad night against the Knicks last time they played. He shot 4 for 18 from the field, which is obviously not great, but I expect him to bounce back here. And this is a team that just gave up 29 points to Kevin Porter Jr. and 24 points to Jalen Green in the same night, and then 32 to CJ McCollum just a couple days ago. So they're pretty bad at guarding that shooting guard position. I think Desmond Bain could take advantage of it.
yeah, without a doubt. I mean, I'm going to stay right here in the points with Scotty Barnes. This isn't a pick that I'm usually on, but Scotty Barnes has been going crazy coming out of the All-Star break. I mean, he's already had monster double doubles we've seen, but with his points at 15, it seems like he's getting there every single night. I mean, four out of the last five, continues to pretty much score 20 points every single night. We saw the bad game against the Magic, but I don't really know what's going on with Scotty Barnes. He's just been playing out of his mind. It's kind of what we thought he was going to do coming out of college, out of Florida State, but Scotty Barnes has been phenomenal this season. And we know with no true center, Siakam's been playing down low and really opening up the floor for Scotty Barnes. And I mean, Van Vliet has been out. He is back in this game. This is a tough matchup against the Suns, but the way Scotty Barnes can stretch the court, shoot the three ball, we know his mid range is phenomenal, and he can always get a couple tip backs on the offensive glass. So a lot of upside here for Scotty Barnes tonight.
Yeah, solid pick there against Phoenix. So like Scotty Barnes as well tonight. The next guy I want to get to is in the assist category. He's been playing so well in terms of getting his teammates involved. That's going to be RJ Barrett here, 3.5 assists. The reason I like RJ, man, he's went 6 straight games hitting this line. He's 8 out of his last 10, which is pretty solid. And Memphis is a really solid defense, don't get me wrong, but their weak spot is giving up assists. I mean, they're not like the Charlottes of the world or the Houstons or the Lakers in terms of giving up assists, but they are 21st in the league in terms of giving up assists. So definitely, bottom 20 or bottom 10, I should say. So this is a spot where he could thrive. He had a bad game against them the first time. He did well scoring. He did have around 25 points. He did only have one assist, but that was back early on in February. I do think now he's playing a lot better as a playmaker, and they rank 18th in center defense. So this is an opportunity where Julius Randle can get really involved. He's been playing a lot better lately, and if he can have a big game too, this is a spot where RJ Barrett can rack up a ton of assists for them. So obviously, like I said, bad game the first time they played, but for him at 3.5 assists with pretty much primarily handling the ball the majority of the time, I really like this line.
Without a doubt, I'm going to stay right here in the assists with my guy, DeJounte Murray. He has just been unbelievable against Utah this season, averaging 11 assists per game against against Utah. His line sitting at 8.5. It seems like a really great discount. The Spurs have been playing very well as of late. They've been keeping games really close. DeJounte Murray, of course, is going to get his 35 minutes on the court every single night. And the hit rate doesn't look that great. He's falling just short a couple times against the Lakers, Memphis, and Sacramento, but he's coming off a nice assist game against Toronto, having 12 assists. And we just know DeJounte Murray any given night can give you 12, 11 assists, get the triple double. He's just been phenomenal this season. It was great to see him get that all-star game underneath his belt. It was very deserved, and the fact that he just continues to crush against Utah is in the line being at 8.5 just seems like a really great night for DeJounte Murray here.
Yeah, it's honestly crazy. We're just so late into the season where we can see guys who have played this same team a couple times already, and we just know they play well against that team. So you're able to look at statistics just like that too, besides for just hit rates and whatnot. So I love DeJounte Murray here. 8.5 just seems too low for a guy that has so much upside in terms of getting his teammates involved. This line definitely can go to 9. So I would get on this a little bit early while you can. So that's going to be it for us today in this video. Thank you guys so much for you guys have been supporting the channel. We've been getting so many subscribers lately. It's honestly been so bizarre. So thank you to everyone that subscribed to the channel. Let's get this video up to 50 likes. I know we're getting this one out a little bit late, but let's smash this slate today. Thank you guys for everything. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.